Entering main menu screen, Dynasty is selected. Home, you have 4 options. Stop, continue. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Selected. Ready. Edit uniform submenu. Entering uniform name option is set to current home. Edit seat. Entering uniform name option is set to current away. Uniform name option is set to current. Uniform name option is set. Uniform name option is set to current away option. Edit uniform sub. Team set. Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook option is set to Florida. Entering team settings screen. Ready.
Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove. See, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
Back to pass, it's Mertz. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much.
Entering play
They get him
call,
at the
coach
15.
suggestions.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Pulls it in, it's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Grab behind the line. It's Muhammad. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack in the 20.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Going to the run, it's Moss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just threw that one way too far.
Okay, listen, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. You're going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now
Entering
to get
play
the ball
call,
back to his
coach
offense.
Suggestions. There are formation. There are 8 categories.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Running with power. finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Mertens. It's caught downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. The handoff to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. A first down for the offense.
Inside zones clearly selected.
The running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Category. Curl switch.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Verticals HD burst.
They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Mertens. Getting some heat. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I have to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
It would have been a 55-yard field goal from here, so they'll leave the offense out there and try to convert 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
This quarterback here, 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Entering play
so the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Play type, recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Shock slot option.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Mertz. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Firing to the right, complete. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback adapted. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Power football with the run. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turn.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that side.
Entering play call, coach suggestion, double edge blitz, cover 4-4, pinch zero blitz. Coach suggest recent, there are 6 categories. You have 9
This
options.
offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Reed. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief because it starts to build throughout the game. Look out.
There are 8 categories.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They put it on the ground last time. They had got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on. Give him the football again, Jesse, and not working.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Rides to the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offensive momentum. Now on second down. He's looking to throw, using his feet to buy time. Ball is free. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on 3rd down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll give it to the back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Keep it on the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to sit there and say, it's a pass, it's a pass. Having the pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Abrams. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this game.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mertz. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
So that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Entering
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Great team defense on that running play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Makes his connection. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Pushes for the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll immediately call timeout. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. He steps and powers it, works his way. They finally get it down at the 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive covered 29 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Makes the catch. It's Muhammad. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on this play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Categories. You have 18 options. Cover 4, zone blitz, cover 1, cover 2 man, cover 2, cover 1, zone, cover 2.
The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10.
Spread.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Spread.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity, their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback had flat-fitted in a tight window. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Looking downfield, it's Mertz. Quick completion on the out route. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Gators are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
Formation. Goal line. Normal. You have power O.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. The Gators pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Keep pass, play action pass, screen pass, play tight. There are 8 categories. There's personnel, recent, there are first, play tight. There are 8. Inside handoff, there are 7 categories. You have 46
defense
options.
Rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Bubble screen, MTNH, RPO zone, AHD swing. MTNHD swing. Concept, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
It's still 3rd and goal.
Options. Mesh spot is selected.
Looking to throw, it's Mertz. They're bringing heat. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
Entering play call, coach concept.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
You have 3 options.
This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Formation, there are concept, there screen, keep, meet, flood levels.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Mertz. Pocket starts to collapse. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. He's going for it all. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Looking to scramble. At midfield, he's got room. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense set for a first down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Selected.
Might as well stick with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 option, curls, inside zone, half slide.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's another example of really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Looking to throw, it's Mertz. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute
entering base model.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking up.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Categories.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense working from the pistol.
Options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Using his legs, it's Moss. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, once you get the football, you hit him, you try to rank it out. Great job on the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Concept, flood. There are 11 categories. Hawaii flood. Y cross. Rollout flood. Concept. There are play action pass. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
42 Spider.
Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Follow. Play formation. There. Keep media drop. Post corner drive.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over.
Entering paused screen, you have 30. Controls. Options. Pause, you have 2 options. Settings. Entering settings screen, you have 17 options. Skill level. Minimum. X. Penalties is selected. Fall. Offside set to 60. Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Options is celebrations. Entering celebrations screen. Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Celebrations is selected. Coaching. Options. Pause, you have 2 options. Settings is selected. Return to hub is entering exit game. Yes, exit to menu. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top store recruiting is selected. See team stats Dynasty Central League settings. Entering Dynasty settings screen. Skill level option is set to varsity. Minimum league advancement option is set to manual. Entering Dynasty XP sliders. Gunplay sliders. Entering league slider screen, you have 39 options. QB accuracy set to 60 is selected. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering War. Yes. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected.